We are now 60% of the way done through Season 2, Chapter 2 of Fortnite. And yes, in other terms, that does indeed mean we are now reaching Week 7 of Fortnite. So, obviously, that means more weekly challenges. And today, I'm going to be telling you guys Skye's Adventure Set 1 challenges that are literally going live in a few hours' time. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. That is indeed right. Today, we have got some more challenges. I've got a guide for you on completing those challenges as quick as possible and as simple as possible, as soon as they do go live later on today. So if you do indeed find this video useful, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you're obviously subscribed to me here on the channel to never miss out on a single upload of Fortnite news, leaks and updates. And I also upload these guys every single week for you guys. And finally guys, make sure you're indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop. And to help support you guys that one step further, it is indeed code Bobblez. Let's get cracking though guys, straight in with it today. Skye's Adventure challenges. Challenge number 1, search chests at Skye bases. Very damn simple, easy peasy. Spy bases are indeed the areas around the map, the small areas, not POIs, and they are indeed where the henchmen actually are at, and they're just little bases full of henchmen. You can go there to get your heavy snipers. You'll probably know where they are by now. For example, the little island around the lake that is actually located just north of Misty Meadows, that is indeed an example of a spy base. There is also a few more dotted around the map, so when you're moving around and you see these little bases, make sure you go there and search chests there. Nice and simple. You have to do a total of 7 chests, so kind of a lot for spy bases, but if you land there first thing, then you should be able to claim a couple of chests easy peasy. Moving on to the next challenge now. Deal damage to players with pistols or SMGs. Again, this one is a nice and simple challenge. You have to do a total of 400 damage, which is kind of a lot, but when you think about it, it's 2 eliminations as long as they've got full health or shield, or even if they only have 100, as long as you kill them and you're in actually duos or squads, you can also get damage on them when they're actually knocked. So not too hard at all. I do recommend doing this in Team Rumble, because obviously getting 400 damage in that will be absolutely easy since you keep on respawning in case you die, and because you are surrounded in loads and loads of opponents which you can obviously shoot at. You just obviously got to make sure you pick up either a pistol or SMG, but guaranteed you will find one or the other. Moving on to the next challenge, mark an uncommon, a rare and an epic item. In case you didn't know, that's a green, a blue and a purple item. All you got to do is ping it. You got to do one of each, and that's it. It's probably the most simple challenge you will ever face. The hardest part of it is obviously just remembering that you've got to actually mark it. So make sure you tell your friends that you want to do this challenge at the start of a game, so they can obviously help remind you if you've got a small memory like myself. Moving on to the next one though, collect 75 of each material within 65 seconds after landing from the battle pass. This is kind of tricky. 75 isn't too much though. You just obviously got to make sure that your landing spot is correct. Now I can't remember what it is called, but it's like the little wooden lodgy area. It's just west to Weeping Woods. I'll throw an image on the screen, and it's probably the place I'm going to land to do this challenge, and that is because I know that there is a lot of wooden planks there. There is metal, I think they're like sewing machines, and they are brick walls. There's probably a bunch of different name locations in which you can also go to get this challenge done. Me personally, I'm going to land there because I know there is 100% one of each of the materials very close together, so I can get this challenge done easy peasy. If you want to also use that tactic, then definitely go for it, but if you see me in a game, let me get the mats before you kill me. Moving on to the next challenge though. Next one, hide in a creeping cardboard box at the box factory. This one's nice and simple because obviously there's going to be so many cardboard boxes in a box factory. If you don't know where the location is, it is indeed here. It's kind of next to the slurp truck, and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, just underneath the mountains. And I actually land here a lot in arena, so for me, I knew straight away that this was the box factory. But if you didn't, there you go. Jump in a box. Easy peasy, challenge done, easy XP. Next challenge, consume foraged items at Weeping Woods or the Orchard. You have to consume a total of 10, so if you land Weeping Woods, you just got to get the mushrooms off the bat, and you don't pop any minis or fiddy pots, so that's that one done. And if you land the Orchard, they are indeed for apples, for health, so if you just build up a little bit, take a little bit of full damage, take the actual apples, then that is challenge done. Or if you pass through either of them and you need either of them, there you go. I don't really recommend doing this in Team Rumble. I normally do for everyone because honestly, you don't need to. So unless you're playing Team Rumble, you don't need to play any specific mode for this challenge. Moving on to the next one though, visit the Shark, Rapid's Rest, and Gorgeous Gorge. This is easy, it doesn't say in a single match, so you can do it all in separate matches, which is the beauty of it. And we all know by now where the Shark is, but the other two might be a little bit complicated. So in case you didn't know, here is indeed a map for you, locating those exact points. So take a screenshot so you've got that, and let's move on to the next challenge. Escape a vault via secret passage. Again, really simple. We all know obviously at each of the new POIs, I say new, they're 7 weeks old now, you've got the Shark, the Agency, the Rig, the Grotto, and the Yacht. If you land either of them, as long as you go into the vault, the place with all of the damn chests and all of the good beautiful loot, you literally just escape via the porta potties there. So that's literally it, escaping a secret passage out of a vault. Moving on to the next challenge, visit Skye's coastal campsites. This one is a little bit complicated. I had to do a bit of research into these locations, but here is indeed a map for you guys with all of the different locations. Yeah, this one was a bit weird because they're not really named Skye's coastal campsites when you land there, but you do have to visit a total of 3 of those, and you don't have to do it in a single match, thank goodness. So run around the outsides of the map, basically around the coast, and you should get this one done. Maybe even fly a helicopter so you can go from 1 to 2 to 3, but like I said, here's the map, get the challenge done. Moving on to the final challenge this week, very easy week, pull a player or henchman with a harpoon gun. Like this one a lot because it's so super simple. I normally carry a harpoon quite a lot because I'm normally the fisher. This is an easy challenge. It doesn't say if they're knocked, so I would try to do it while the player's actually knocked, or obviously the henchman. The henchman will be a lot easier. And yeah, just make sure you're in duos or squads for this one. When they're actually knocked, pull out the harpoon gun and boom. Simple. That's literally it. Or unless you're a pro gamer and you can just kill them with a harpoon gun, then do that. That is also a good alternative. But that is indeed today's guide to the week 7 challenges, the week 1 of Skye's adventure challenges. If you have indeed enjoyed, make sure, like I said earlier, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you obviously do subscribe to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest Fortnite news, leaks and updates. And finally guys, make sure you are indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop. And if you do indeed want to help support me, it is indeed code Bobblez. Thank you all in advance. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. But guys, that is indeed it for today. So I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe and I'll see you next time. Bye.